Alright, we are going to show you how to use a cheerleader fake ponytail. Looks like this from the other side. And we're going to put it in with a cheer bow. And we're also going to do a poof on the front. You're going to need your bow, your hair, some barrettes. I recommend ones like these, some bobby pins like this, and some really good hairspray, and some elastic ties. Okay, the first thing we need to do is separate the hair so we can make the poof. So what I normally do is just take a section of the front that's going to be the poof. Doesn't have to be exact. And I separate it from the rest of the hair. And you just kind of bring it down to the front. Usually I'll put like an elastic or something around it just so keep it separated from the rest of the hair. Then you're going to want to take this and go ahead and put it up in the high ponytail. Now what I normally do is wet the hair a little bit because we're going to be putting the hair in a bun and it's going to be easier to work with when the hair is wet. So you're going to want to use a spray bottle. You don't want soaking wet hair, but wet the hair, comb it out, and then go ahead and put it in the high pony. The easiest way for us to do it is to have our cheerleader turn her head upside down so that we can get the ponytail kind of right up here. You don't want it on top of the head up here because otherwise the curls are going to be like right here. It's going to look weird. So you are going to want it a little bit back further. Okay, now that we have the hair in a high ponytail, I'm going to go ahead and put the hair in a bun. So you're going to take your hair, if it's not damp enough, you can put more water on it just to get those ends to stay in. And then just twist it into a bun. And then you're going to secure the bun with another elastic. At this point, you can start working on the poof. What I usually do is hold the hair straight up. I take the hairspray, spray the hair, kind of comb the extra pieces up. Then what I do is I give it a little bit of a twist before pushing the poof forward. Like this, and then you secure it with the, you can use bobby pins or you can use a barrette. We're going to use bobby pins, but I think for a competition a barrette would be more secure, but just for today we're going to use bobby pins to secure the poof. And you can also arrange the poof a little better by pushing it forward or spraying it more or using like a hair dryer to dry it up. Then you're going to take the excess hair and just wrap it around the bun. And then you can secure it with another elastic if you want, or you can use a barrette or a bobby pin or whatever you need. Okay, so we have the poof, we have the bun on, and next we're going to do the bow. It's much easier to put the bow on than to put the hair on and then try to get the bow over the fake hair. So just go ahead, put the bow around, kind of arrange it the way you want in the middle of the head. Then we're going to take our fake hair, and if you notice there is a string on one side and there's two combs. So you're going to have the string hanging down in the back, and you're going to take this comb up here and put it right in the front of the bun and stick it in really well. I try to get it in between some of the elastics and really push that in there and secure that. Then you're going to take the second comb and you're going to stick it underneath, okay? And then you're going to take the string, which has a little plastic thing on it, and you're going to pull the plastic thing as tight as you can. probably when your cheerleader is going to yell, ow. Alright, once that's under and as secure and as tight as possible, I take this elastic and I wind it around under the bow, and I kind of pull it tight as I do to give it more security so it doesn't fall off during competition. And then when you run out, take a barrette like this and secure the end to the hair with the barrette. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to sew the hairpiece to your cheerleader's head. It doesn't sound very good because it sounds like you're actually going to like poke them with needles, but you're not. You're not. So what you need is a plastic needle. This is a kind used commonly in like crocheting or knitting to put little details in or whatever. And then some embroidery floss. Try to get some that's like the color of your cheerleader's hair. This is black. I can't find our brown, but it's not really going to show, so it doesn't have to be exactly the same, but you want it as close as possible. You wouldn't want to use like white or something. So what you're going to do is you're going to thread the needle, and you're going to start underneath, and you're going to just go under some of the hairs. Okay, so you're going to go under some of the hairs here. Pull it through, and then you're just going to tie it in a knot around the hair. It shouldn't be hard to get out when you're done competing. So don't tie it like too tight, but tie it like in a knot. Okay? And then all you're going to do is basically weave the needle in some of the netting of the hairpiece. So you'll have to go up underneath the hairpiece to find the netting. Put it through a piece of the netting and pull it tight, and then go underneath some of your cheerleader's hair, being careful not to poke them, and pull through like that. Okay, and you're just going to do that all the way around the head, and that will give you extra security to the hairpiece so that when they're competing and shaking their heads, the hairpiece isn't going to fall out. So through the hair, into the hairpiece, pulling it tight each time, and gently turn your cheerleader around, under the hair, through the hairpiece, and turn them around, and then just continue all the way around the head. Once you've gone all the way around the head and you've sewn it in and pulling it tight each time, to secure the end, you're again going to go under some of the cheerleader's hair, and then you're just going to make like a little knot. Okay, and then with the scissors, go ahead and cut the end. To get it off again, once they're done competing, you just need to go under, find a little spot where you've woven it in and snip it with the scissors, and the whole thing will come off. And that is our cheerleader hairstyle with a poof.